We're having this fireside chat, and we intend to start having fireside chats every month at the end of the month, just to kind of update all of our constituents and friends and partners as to what's going on with BAM and what we have coming up. Now, I don't want to belabor the process, so we're just going to get ready to jump right in. Right into today's topic, which is the future of BAM talent, or BAM times the future. So, I know this is a topic that a lot of people have been wondering about for a while, because a lot of you have been following me. I know you've been following my journey, my personal journey, as well as the artistic journey of BAM talent. So there probably are a lot of questions and a lot of quandaries as to what has happened in time and what is happening. What is the plan? What does the future of BAM look like right now as it stands? Well, I don't mind sharing that with you. That's what we're here for. So, let's talk about it. First off, let's talk about the most obvious topic. What is BAM talent? I know a lot of people are wondering, because a lot of people have worked with BAM talent and they've known us to be a theater company. They've known us to be a media group. They've known us to be a producer of many artistic voyages. They've known us to be many things. Here is what BAM talent actually is. We are a forward-thinking national nonprofit providing both training and platforming opportunities for incredible talent, fostering inclusion in the art world, and driving positive social change through the transformative power of art. Now, that's a lot of pretty words to say that we provide platforms for artists to be artists. It isn't lost on a lot of our communities that there aren't a lot of places for black and underrepresented artists to just be themselves. In fact, a lot of them are met with the same challenges that most artists are met with, only with a slightly higher degree, and that's the overhead, the expense of trying to do art in a world that only values financial strength, I guess would be the word. And we at BAM have been trying to find ways to dismantle all of the hurdles that artists have to deal with, black and underrepresented artists, that they have to deal with specifically in order to perform, in order to present art, in order to grow their platform, in order to expand to new platforms. We want to try and take some of the guesswork and some of the middleman out of the way. So BAM works to provide not only platforming opportunities for artists to showcase their talents, but also, as we've been doing, we provide space for artists who want to create with us the opportunity to do so. So, if you have a concert that you're trying to build and you don't exactly know which way to go, we'll help with that. If you have a script that you're working on and you don't exactly know plot points or the next steps to go for production, we'll help you with that. If you are struggling with a song and you just can't find the through line or the story beats to make the song as effective as it could be, we can help you with that. Be them large or small feats, if they are connected to the arts, and if you are a black or underrepresented artist, we are here to serve you. Now, a lot of people have been confused by our mission, which I'll transition back to. Our mission is to enrich, inspire, and enable black and underrepresented voices through professional level training and production works. Now, what does that mean? Well, black and underrepresented. A lot of people are taking that as a hyphenate, as in to mean you must be both of those things to be seen. That is not what BAM's mission means. BAM's mission means exactly what it says, to enrich, inspire, and enable black and underrepresented voices. So if you are a marginalized voice, you have a place with BAM talent, with the understanding, with the full realization that we are a black platform, and the stories that we know work to create avenues for other individuals who need the platform, who need to create places and avenues for themselves, which some of our partners are some of those people. We'll discuss some of that in just a little bit. So, let's keep it going. Let's talk about some of the most amazing people that I have ever come across. And they are the BAM Board of Directors. The people who are a part of our board have not only shown that they have love for the artistry and dedication to all of what BAM is and what BAM stands for, but they show up in ways that I don't expect them to, and that has made the transitional period that BAM's been going through over the last year all the more worthwhile. And I'm excited to finally directly introduce my board to you. So here is they. Our current board of directors are, of course, myself as the founder, president, and producing artistic director, active since the founding, 2021. Our vice president is Robbie Lee Williams III, he, him pronouns, and he is actually the president of the board of Momenta Dance Company in Chicago, Illinois. They are a dance company specially geared towards enabling disabled and underabled dancers to perform. Robbie has been a dancer all of his life. He's been a performer all of his life. And due to a tragedy some years back, he found himself in a wheelchair. And he couldn't stop doing what he was doing just because something disabled him. So he became not only a advocate for disabled dancers, but a representative for them as well as someone who fights and advocates for them to be able to be represented and to be seen. So Robbie, being the individual that he is and the friend that he is, he saw the value of BAM and saw what we were going through and jumped in and said, I'm here however you need me. And he has served as our vice president, but has been active in the board since 2022. And now the newest member of our board, Jazz McKinney, using they, them pronouns. Jazz is not only a board member, but is also our community development director. What this means is Jazz helps BAM connect to the communities with which we need to connect to, the communities that we need to serve most frequently. Jazz is also the executive director of the Grand Rapids Pride Center and is in charge of, or should I say, and that group is in charge of Grand Rapids Pride's Fest, as well as a lot of sponsorships and support systems that they continue to uphold for LGBTQIA plus individuals. So this is our board of directors. I'm so glad to have them on. I'm so glad to have them as a part of the BAM atmosphere. Each of them brings something to the table that I did not have starting out. Jazz has a wealth of experience being an executive director and can actually give me, the real information that I need in order to continue to grow for everyone else. And Robbie, in his knowledge base, has been able to shift the atmosphere both in arts and in finance in a way that has allowed BAM to continue to strive forward and grow. We're only hoping that we'll continue to grow forward as we move forward. Now, we know that we cannot continue the work of BAM Talent or grow this organization with just 3 board members alone, no matter how active they are and no matter how great they are. So, it is important to recognize that BAM is also seeking additional board members, and you can submit a letter of interest to bamtalentgr@gmail.com if you are interested in becoming a board member. So, reach out, feel free to send your letter of interest whenever you'd like to. Also, recognize that some of the programming we'll be talking about, we will excited to talk about this next program because this program that just kind of sprung up in its own way has started to create just amazing movement in the BAM atmosphere, or the BAMosphere as I've been calling it. And I'm excited to now share this with you, and that is the BAM National Hub program. That's right. BAM Talent officially has a National Hub program. Now, what does this mean? You may be wondering. Well, as I was talking about before, BAM has been working really hard to try to figure out how to dismantle all of the barriers that keep artists from creating the art that they love, that keep artists from doing the work that they need to do. And one of those ways, or should I say one of those major hurdles that artists find is overhead. There are a lot of people who want to be able to perform. There are a lot of people who want to be able to tour, and they want to be able to share what they've created with many audiences, and not just the audiences within the city limits where they live. That said, it becomes more crucial that they find ways to connect with individuals who are either venue owners or can direct them to venues in a proper way. Not just this, once they find those venues, they need to ensure that they have whatever their deposits are, whatever their extra funding is needed in order to put said production up. And a lot of times they don't get whatever their return is after production for a number of weeks. We are trying to dismantle all of those things through our program, and we've started in small ways, but I can't wait for us to continue to grow them in much larger ways. So, I'm excited to now present to you the BAM National Hub program. Now, what is the Hub program? Well, it's very simple. Very simple, really. BAM National Hub program, the BAM National Collective is already filled with artists that are looking to connect and make an impact on the way that we work together. We already share information and barter and trade and help to carve out avenues for each other. So, it only makes sense that we continue this work, and one such way is by connecting with professional Black venues and venues that align with our mission. I'll say that again. One such way that we connect artists to their work is by connecting them with professional Black venue owners and venues who align with our mission to filter artists in and to create connection points their way. So, as of today, we have 3 national hubs, and we are continuing to grow them forward. So, as of today, these are BAM Talent's 3 national hubs. The first being Gramatones, a retail store located in the Fireside neighborhood of Grand Rapids. The fashion is styled by and made for the music lover. Let's read that again and give it a little more gusto. Here we go. Gramatones is a retail store located in the Fireside neighborhood of Grand Rapids. The fashion is styled by and made for the music lovers. Gramatones features original designs by local artists and upcycled accent pieces perfect for a night out downtown. They are located at 120 South Division Street, number 125 in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and you can find more information on their Facebook page at facebook.com/Gramatones or at their website, gramatonesmusic.com. Following Gramatones, we're happy to have added Chicago to the list. That's right. The Urban Lux Cafe, situated in the heart of South Shore in the city of Chicago, Illinois, is more than just a coffee shop. It is a passion project, a celebration of the residents of the neighborhood, and a sanctuary for artistic expression. And this is oh so true. The owner, Dee, has been an advocate for artists in the on the south side of Chicago, and I might as well say throughout the Chicago neighborhoods. People come from all sides of the city to engage with all of the art that happens at Urban Lux Cafe, and we are excited to be able to continue to work with them to figure out ways that we can also bring some of our wonderful BAM artistry to their space, which is located in Chicago, Illinois at 2911 East 79th Street. Fun fact, the Urban Lux Cafe is also the location where the film Barbershop was shot. That's right, it used to be the Barbershop. And now our newest addition, and we are so proud to add Rich's Art Gallery to our national hub list. Rich's Art Gallery invites provocateurs and art enthusiasts alike to immerse themselves in an unparalleled creative experience. The contemporary gallery is home to over 100 unique works displayed in multiple mediums, including watercolor, mixed media, printmaking, and more. Additionally, the distinctive space hosts a variety of diverse programming throughout the year, such as curated art exhibits, interactive watercolor classes, figure drawing classes, neighborhood block parties, and comedy shows. As a Black-owned gallery in the city, the gallery embodies an eclectic avant-garde spirit, vital to inspiring and enriching Austin's growing community thirsty for culture. That's right. Rich's Art Gallery is located in Austin, Texas, specifically at 2511 East 6th Street, Unit A, Austin, Texas. You can find out more information about Rich's Art Gallery at richesart.com. As of now, these are our 3 BAM National Hubs, and we cannot wait to add more to the list. We are already in talks with locations in St. Louis, New York, Cleveland, Ohio, some cities in Connecticut, and a few more places on the East Coast, as well as a couple in California. So we are excited to be able to expand this program, and we hope to continue to expand this program, hoping that we can get some artists in front of the people that they need to find. Because let's face it, sometimes your people aren't around you. Sometimes you have to go find them, and you need ways to do that. So we're hoping that we can help provide those ways. If you are an artist who is looking to expand your reach, then please make sure that you join the collective at bamtalent.org/move. You'll be able to find out much information about the Black Arts Matter Collective, what it is that we do, and how we continue to serve Black voices across the nation. All right. Next up on the program, I'm excited to talk about a few upcoming events. Now, I know that says event, but there are a couple. So, BAM has been excited to be able to partner with companies like Enraptured Memories Photography, who have been serving this community in the best and most accessible way possible. They have created a really great program with really great photo options, and they are not only offering this to the community, but they are also partnering on some of these with BAM Talent. So, if you will give me a moment, I will share their trailer with you right now. I'm very excited to share it. So that is the Enraptured Memories trailer for their upcoming pop-up shoots. Those will be starting in September, and BAM again will be partnering on some of them. So look for announcements and more shares on those. As you saw, 30 books get you a lot for the time. So hop in, be a part of it if you can. Let's see, next up, next up, we are very excited to welcome back a friend of ours to the Grand Rapids community. This individual is somebody who we have grown to become very close with, I guess you'll say. And we're very excited that he's a part of the collective, and that we get to help him accelerate his career and move him into spaces that he doesn't necessarily always get to go to on a regular basis. So we're excited to announce the return of Babatunde Hip Opera. That is right. Our friend Babatunde Hip Opera will be returning to Grand Rapids this coming month. That's right. On September 11th and 12th at 7 p.m., Babatunde will be performing live at the Wealthy Theater, 1130 Wealthy Street Southeast. Tickets are already on sale right now. You can get your tickets right now, and you can find them at bamtalent.org/Tune Day. Feel free to purchase those tickets as they are on sale as we speak. You do not want to miss his show. He has one of the most amazing shows you will ever witness. His voice is already outstanding, but when you compare, or should I say, when you combine it with the music that his producer has put together, you're going to have an experience like no other. You do not want to miss Babatunde Hip Opera. I am telling you right now. I have friends who I saw last night, and they saw him last year, and and this particular friend remembered Tunde saying he'd be back, and now that Tunde is coming back, I need you to know my brother's excited, and y'all should be just as excited. He has an amazing journey. He has amazing music, and I know I can't wait to see my brother. So, Wealthy Theater, buy your tickets. Go do it. Okay. Next up, we are excited to announce as well that not only will Babatunde Hip Opera be back, but another one of BAM's collective members and friends will be returning. That is right. The rascally rabbit himself, D-Bunny, will be returning live at the Grand Rapids African American Arts and Music Festival. That's right. This will be taking place September 14th and 5th. I'm sorry. Oh, jeez. Let's try that again. This will be taking place September 14th at 5 p.m. at Rosa Parks Circle, downtown Grand Rapids. You do not want to miss this performance at 5 p.m. D-Bunny has a 40-minute set, so he'll be performing music from his from a few of his original albums. Let me see. I would have to go look up the album list. I don't know the album list that well, so either way it goes, he'll be there. He'll be there Saturday the 14th at 5 p.m. Don't miss D-Bunny. He comes all the way from Harlem for these, so I'm glad that he's going to be in town for this performance as well. Now, to continue with the fascinating announcements and the things that are making me oh so happy, as a lot of you know, BAM recently partnered with Wealthy Theater to do a shadowcast production of The Wiz. And it was one of the most beautifully rewarding experiences that any of us have had. We just could not imagine having not done it the way we did it. And a lot of audiences have already spoken, a lot of people who were in the audience, should I say, have already spoken to us and talked to us about how they loved it and how they want to see more things like it. They need to see more things like it. So, we are pleased to announce that BAM Talent, in partnership with Wealthy Theater, will be presenting a shadow cast production of Dreamgirls. That's right. The 2006 film will be playing one night only at Tuesday, December 10th. Casting will open September 16th. I again repeat, casting for Dreamgirls will open September 16th. It will not close. Casting submissions will not close until Halloween. You may be wondering why. Why is casting open for that long? Well, BAM tends to run into the issue of serving the same people all the time. And we know what we have is special, and we know what we have should be accessible to all people. So we're leaving casting open as long as possible, a month and a half, in order to ensure that everyone who deserves the opportunity to be seen gets to be seen. Everyone who wants the opportunity to play or to just find themselves in a space where they can do this work, they get the opportunity to show what they can do. Now, there aren't many roles in the production, but we will be ensuring that we utilize as many people as possible, if not everyone. So, get your submissions in starting September 16th. There will be casting notices going out that day. So look for that information as it comes forth. We are so proud to have partnered with so many wonderful organizations and groups over the time that we've been working this year, and we just want to highlight some of them. Enrich Memories, of course, is our photo partner. They are led by Bex Chambers, who is a disabled artist who is reshaping the way that photography is seen through their eye. They are working hard to serve the LGBTQAI plus community as well as underrepresented voices. So you want to check out Enrich Memories on Facebook. They are doing outstanding work. Additionally, we have to celebrate our other partners, the Wealthy Theater. The Wealthy Theater has been working very hard to even the playing field for Black and underrepresented artists. They want to ensure that the Wealthy Theater corridor remains a place that is for all voices. As many of us know, the Wealthy Street corridor used to be an all-Black neighborhood, and a lot of businesses have not always catered to those neighborhoods in the ways that they should. So Wealthy is working hard to ensure that people of color get their fair share, get their fair shot, get the opportunity to perform and work within their spaces. And their parent company, the GRCMC, working with the Rapidian, working with WYCE, and working with GRTV, there's amazing works that can happen. And we'll talk more about GRTV in just a little bit. I also have to give a shout out to Gramatones as well. Gramatones was one of the first organizations that jumped on board when it was time for BAM to grow, and they ensured that we had backup. They opened their space and opened their hearts to everything that BAM was doing, and being musicians and creators themselves, they know the plight of what it is that we do. Brandon Copeland, the creator of Gramatones, is a force to be reckoned with. People know his name, and people respect his name in this town because he is a force to be reckoned with, and we are so grateful to be able to partner with such a force and hopefully continue to rattle some cages, if that makes sense. In addition to Gramatones, In addition to Gramatones, as we mentioned earlier, we are also very happy to be welcoming the Urban Lux Cafe to the fold, and encouraging people to go and patronize them when you go to Chicago, as well as Rich's Art Gallery. Please make sure that you not only frequent Rich's Art Gallery if you ever go to Austin, Texas, but make sure you stop by the Wealthy Theater and check out some of his art, which will be hanging in the windows of the Wealthy Theater during Art Prize. A great way to check out an outstanding artist who is a part of the BAM Collective. So, let's see. I think we've covered just about everything. We've covered the transitions. We've covered the new board members. We've talked about all the great programming that's coming up. We mentioned Toon Day. We mentioned D Bunny. I'm certain there's something that I missed. Oh, I do know. Yes, there's absolutely something of major importance that I'm missing. And it is this. Coming up very soon, BAM Talent will be starting a great new game show, and we'll be partnering with GRTV to create this game show. It is a show that is rooted in Black knowledge, Black culture, Black history, and we have already shared the trailer for this game, but we will be shooting our first episode, our first pilot, on October 7th. This means that we need 3 contestants to join us, as well as a studio audience to be a part of the experience. So, we will be releasing notices for individuals to be a part of the game show. And you've probably already seen the trailer that we threw out in the world, but I'll share that with you right now, just in case you've never seen it. To GRTV next year. That's right. Next year, Black Knowledge will launch on GRTV. We will be filming episodes starting in October. So, get your Black Knowledge up, because we'll be needing contestants very soon. Well, we've given you a whole lot today. We've given you lots of information about what's coming up. We've opened the floor for you to join us wherever you can and wherever you see fit. And we've told you a lot about some of the missions that we have coming up, but let me leave you with one final message. Quiet, you stop that. You stop it now. Let me leave you with one final message before we get ready to go. BAM Talent was created based on a need. A need to continue to elevate the experiences and enhance the involvement of Black and underrepresented voices, not only in the arts of Grand Rapids, but in the arts nationally. We did start in Grand Rapids, but we always knew we'd be growing. That said, it is important to me and to the rest of the board that we are serving this community to the best of our ability. That means ensuring that we're creating programming that highlights the best of us. It means ensuring that we are sticking to our 3 tenets: enriching, inspiring, and enabling Black and underrepresented voices. And it means that we must even in our small circle, do the hard work for a lot of people who don't have people backing them up. And as difficult as that is, and as painstaking as that can be, we all share one focus, and that's you. That's making sure that you are able to stand on your own 2 feet and speak as loudly as you please without anyone diluting or disillusioning the sound of your voice. We don't want you to be distorted. We don't want you to feel broken. We don't want you to feel separated. We want you to be as a part of this world as the rest of us. And we want to ensure that our voices are heard just like everyone else's. So, if that is a mission that you think you would like to be a part of, if that is something that you think you can stand by, then yeah, we have work to do. And we're excited to welcome in anyone who's ready to do that work. We need tons of volunteers for all of our concerts, for all of our shows, for all of our experiences. And we need people that want to grow and want to see us grow. It's hard to run a Black organization in a place where Black people are not seen as human. But it's our duty to make them realize that the best of us are right here. And nobody is taking us away. That said, let's continue to show everybody who we are. And let's continue to enrich, inspire, and enable. I will see all of you at one of these BAM events. And even if I don't, I'll see you soon. Take care.